Hi there, welcome back to another video. Wow, I'm a little rusty. Anyway, my name is Monica of Millie and Monica, and I'm a full-time reseller on both Poshmark and eBay. And honestly, I should be flipping that these days and saying eBay and Poshmark because I hate to tell you, but Poshmark, you've been slacking, and eBay has been performing, and I'm definitely here for that. So if you are not very familiar with Vendoo and cross-listing using the service Vendoo, I would highly recommend checking out my Vendoo video. I'll link it down below. That service is literally saving me right now, because if it wasn't for being able to cross-list really quickly, I would not be seeing the success I'm seeing right now. I'm not going to go too much more into that. You can definitely check out that video. But if you are interested in reseller related content, selling clothing online, and of course making money online, please consider subscribing to this channel, hitting the thumbs up, and of course hitting the bell notification so that you don't miss any future videos. I know I've been a little absent here. If you're anything like me, summers get a little crazy, and this summer has been a roller coaster of such, and I'm not going to really go into too much of that. As I've alluded to in some previous videos, you'll know that I've had a lot going on this summer, and it's only continued. And one of those things that happened actually was I was having technology and computer issues, and therefore having editing issues. And I haven't been editing the last few videos, and that's going to continue actually. Even though my laptop is back and it's sitting behind me, one of the main issues I was having was storage that was not fixed, it was not resolved, and the problem's only gotten worse. So I literally cannot edit videos at this time. I am hoping to hold off on buying a new one until maybe around Black Friday and the holiday season, hoping that there'll be some good deals out there, and also wanting to maybe invest in something new before the end of the year for that little tax write-off. That's kind of the plan, but we've only got a few more months until then. So what is going on with this thrift haul? I know you've probably seen the title that alluded to some pricing changes that I'm going to talk about, and I got my receipt here. So I went to the bins this week, and I've been going, and I know I haven't always been sharing here. I have been listing so much. I've been so hyper focused on just listing, and that has been my main goal. It's been paying off. I actually, turns out, make more money when I list more. So if any tip you take away from this video, if you list more, you'll probably sell more. I would highly suspect. Anyway, Goodwill outlet. The Goodwill outlet bins, often referred to as the bins, recently upped their prices, at least in my area. So I do live in Minnesota. There are 3 bins locations in my metro area, and they raised their prices recently as of September 1st by 30 cents a pound. And I'm actually not complaining about it. I don't want you to think that I'm complaining about it. I know our bins prices were ridiculously low, especially in comparison to other locations around the US. I know we had it so lucky. They raised their prices. And I'm suspect to believe that this happened for a few different reasons. Obviously, Miss Rona has affected so much, and the bins are definitely slower. There's definitely not as many people in the locations that I've been to since going back. They've definitely been slower. So I would only suspect that they would need to raise their prices to stay open. Freight has gone up. They were closed for quite a while. So to go up by 30 cents a pound, it does make a difference in how much I pay. So I purchased 66 pounds this day, and I paid $98. Normally I would have paid about $20 less for the same amount, but I would much rather they raise their prices than close a location or just close and go away. There's so much being donated. There's so much being donated, and we need these places to stay open and not just be throwing stuff in a landfill. So again, I would much rather they raise their prices, keep the doors open, and still a great deal. It really truly is. So that's what's going on there. I found some great stuff. I know the last haul that I shared with y'all, I found so much amazing items. Now this is definitely a different type of haul, different type of items, but it's still good. And I've even sold a few items already, so a few items are missing from this haul. And then I have this amazing pair of shoes right here. No, they don't look like much, but they've sold for $120 yesterday. So let's get into this. Okay. This is a pair of men's derby shoes, I do believe, because of this area. You could probably Google that if you want to know more, but I don't sell a lot of men's, so this is pretty new to me. I picked them up because of the quality. I could tell they are in really good condition. The leather was really nice. I did not look up comps until I got home. So here is the brand. Look, hopefully you can see that. They do have a Vibram sole. I'm not going to be able to pronounce it, so I'm not going to try. They were marked men's European 43, and I did some research on Poshmark. There was like no shoes listed for this brand. There were some other clothing items. I then went to Google, found some retail prices. I found that these shoes retailed probably between $500, $600, $700, and I was intrigued. So I went to eBay and started looking up more comparables there. And this is a plainer style of dress shoe because they don't have the wingtip or anything like that. So they're a little bit more plain, still a great shoe. So I did price them around, I think, $185, and I accepted a $120 offer. They were only listed a few days. Definitely probably could have gotten more for these, but I love a quick flip, and I like experimenting with new brands. I am very much so running low on shoe storage space, so to move some shoes quickly was definitely a good deal for me. So excited to be sending those off today. So I definitely picked up some boots, booties, all that good stuff, and this is a great boot. Now, I do love this brand. It's, I think, a Jaffa. They're kind of known for this kind of art to wear style leather boots. The leather is so soft and like kind of buttery feeling. And this is more of a mid-calf boot. It does have an inside zipper. It's tagged European size 40, but according to Google, they run a bit small, so fit like a US 9. And they're just a beautiful boot, and they have really good comps. So this is a brand that has some great comps. Very similar style boots have sold over $100, and love it. Okay, so Danskos. I love picking up Danskos. They are definitely a favorite in the shoe brands that I like to sell. Because they're red, they do show more scuffing and wear, but they still have some life left. So great clog there. They were marked a European 40, so comparable to US 10. And as you all know, or should know hopefully by now, I'm always open to your offers over on Poshmark. That's where I list first, and then I cross-list to eBay. So if you're looking for something right away, definitely check Poshmark first. Send me an offer. If I don't accept, I always counter. So, you know, feel free to send those offers my way. I do appreciate those. So Corky's, another one of my favorite brands. Absolutely love selling Corky's shoes. So here's what the bottom kind of looks like. They're definitely a comfort style heel. They are very comfortable, and I'm dying to find a pair in my size. Now, these have a really great resale value. I found a couple pairs, I think, like last winter, and they sold really quickly for great prices. So this is kind of that cognac brown. They do have some light scuffing and wear, but overall really nice booty. And I believe these are size 9, if I'm remembering. Yes, they're size 9. So, okay, I found some really amazing vintage pieces that I cannot wait to share with you. There's really just a couple here. They're by far some of my favorites that I found this season. So this is a vintage 70s. It's more of a midi length dress. But this orange color is just fantastic for fall, and same with the skirt here. Beautiful oranges and browns. Perfect for a pumpkin patch. You can definitely layer this. Oh, look it over. Like a sweater like I'm wearing now with some puff sleeves. So many different colors of sweaters you could wear over, under with this dress. And it is more of a medium large. It's got some stretch here in the bust. So this is a favorite. I think it has the union tag in it, but no size tag, so which doesn't really matter. So great piece. And then this really rare 40s, like late 40s, early 50s style dress. Now, of course, being older as it is, it does have a few flaws. It does have some like kind of wear under the arms, which is very common. It does have the older shoulder pads, so not the 80s style shoulder pads. And then the metal zipper. So it has a little metal zipper here at the back of the neck, but then a metal side zipper. And I'm keeping the best part from you. Look at this skirt. It's just beautiful. So the top is kind of that velvet material, and then the skirt here does have some pockets. And I'll share with you what I found in the pockets in just a moment. But look at the print on this. So I don't know if I can, I think I could say it. So it's cigarette style, like novelty print. It does appear to be homemade just from the stitching on this piece, and there is no labels, no tags, and it doesn't have like a spot where a label could have been. Anyway, what I found in the pockets, I will not be sending with this dress unless you purchase from me and you say you want it. But in the pocket were these assorted, like, fancy cigarettes, and there's some inside. Now, this is not like a vintage box by any means. There is a bar label on the side. I'm guessing someone probably purchased this from like a vintage shop or something, and then went to like a cocktail party event and, you know, had them as kind of a prop or something, because it definitely doesn't smell like smoke. It does have a faint vintage odor. As most garments would. It probably needs to be dry cleaned. I'm not going to do that, but it's very, very faint. Like, there's no smoky smell. So I'm guessing that was just like a little prop for the dress, because it is so fun. But, oh, the other thing about this, again, the sizing on this, it's not teeny tiny as you would suspect. Armpit to armpit is 20, and then the waist flat is 14.5. So probably best for, depending on your bust size, medium, large. It is too big for me. I typically would wear like a small. Some other fun finds here. Like I alluded to the fact that there are a lot of jeans, I think, in the beginning, and a lot of like heavier type items. Remember, no editing, so you get what you get here. But this is definitely a favorite. I wish this was my size. It's Nasty Gal. It is a cheetah print slip skirt, and it's a size 10 or large. So, and it does have some kind of like give and stretch to it. Just love this style, and I love it right now with like sweaters. Again, you could wear this style skirt with like a sweater like I'm wearing. Just a pair of pretty casual Columbia shorts. They're size medium, and they do have some really like light wear to them, but overall they still are good. They have the belt loops. I'm going to try to go pretty quick, and I might not get to everything. What I'm finding is that my phone only allows me so much time to film, and then it just kind of shuts itself off and then restarts, which is strange. This is a J. Crew 365 knit merino wool blend cardigan, size large. I just love this color right now, and it is belted, so it's kind of like a robe style cardigan. Great if you're working from home right now, and I guess from an office, but it'd be a great cozy casual kind of career wear piece. A pair of Madewell jeans. They are the buttonfly high rise skinny leg raw hem, and they're size 31, which is an awesome size to find. And they're lightly faded, but they have lots of wear left. I would love to find another pair like this for myself, but best that I probably don't, because then I don't have to keep it. Okay, this is American Eagle. You probably know by now that I love picking up American Eagle if they're more modern style. So this is a size 14, and they are the high rise jegging, the light wash. So that's a great find. A lot of very similar jeans today. So there's a lot of high rise, like mom style jeans, which I see are definitely just so popular right now. This is a Wild Fable pair. They're a size 14, and they are the high rise mom jean. So just black, kind of distressed. This is a pair of Misguided Riot jeans. Again, they are the high rise mom jean, size US 10 and acid wash, and they do have some discoloration somewhere, but definitely have that vintage look, which is interesting because I love picking up vintage jeans, but I'm not finding as many these days, or at least not at the bins that I'm going to. But what I am finding is a lot of modern styles copying the older styles, which is totally fine. This is a pair of blank NYC jeans. They are higher rise, size 31, but they have kind of the cargo straight leg, which I really do love this style as well. And blank NYC jeans are great. I actually picked up a pair of kind of green jeans, very similar, from Gap for myself, which I really am loving. Here is a pair of Forever 21 And I picked this up mostly for the size and the style. So they're a US 14, but they have the button fly, and they're kind of that, again, that mom jean style. So great styles for the fall. And here's another of Misguided Riot jeans, size US 10. They're the high-rise mom jean, taper leg again. And I think there was a couple pairs of PacSun jeans. They're 27 high-rise mom jeans. So lots and lots of jeans, so obviously when I was buying these items or picking them from the bins, I did not know yet that prices had gone up 30 cents a pound. Likely I would have still picked up these jeans and some of the other stuff I did, but I think I would have been more mindful and really being careful about what I was picking up and the weight, because obviously the heavier something is, the more you pay for it. Here's a pair of Boohoo. They're like a sweatpant. I'm kind of struggling with what these are. They're like a knit casual pant. They're more of a straight leg. They're size large, and they're kind of that camel tan color. They're fuzzy. I'm seeing these a lot trending, people wearing these kind of sweat sets, but this is just the bottom. So there wasn't a top that went with it, but definitely the kind of color palette that I've noticed is trending right now. So very fuzzy, very soft, but there was a flaw. It looks like they were maybe washed, and I did wash these when I got home, but there looks like there's maybe some color bleed transfer dye right here that's blue, like maybe it was washed with denim or something like that, or maybe there was a blue bag that was carried against these. So very faint, but still there. I love this pair. So this is by H&M. They're US 10. And they are a light ivory color, high-rise pant, and they're a wider leg, cropped ankle cord, which is just, they're so cute and trendy right now. And this, it's just one of those things. They're the trendy pieces. They're not necessarily high value items, but they're just cute. They're trendy. They make us feel good right now. And this is Rue 21. It's a size large, corduroy again, and it's just a little mini jumper. So cute for fall. If you're apple picking, going to pumpkin patches, if you layer these with some tights and, you know, over again like a sweater or something like that. So cute. And I hope that in your area there's some fun things that you can do outside yet this fall before we're locked in our houses. Definitely something I'm not looking forward to. And I'm trying to come up with things that I can, or my husband and I can do this winter that will be things that we can look forward to, like snowshoeing and even ice fishing. Yes, ice fishing. I will likely be doing quite a bit of that this winter because I'm not quite sure what else there's going to be to do. But maybe I can still look cute while we're out ice fishing. We'll see. Anyway, more mom jeans from PacSun, size 27. They're a lighter wash. This is another one that I just think if you're apple picking, pumpkin patching, so cute. This little checkered skirt, it's a mini skirt, and you could definitely layer this from Mata Traders. It's a size medium, just adorable. Kind of an A-line there. This is an item that I might not have picked up with the price increase, but probably would have at the same time. Who knows? Orvis. I do like selling Orvis. In the past, I've done well with this brand. This is definitely a different style of Orvis sweater. Normally I pick up Orvis sweaters that are like the Fair Isle design. This one's just plain. It's just yellow. It's showing up more brightly than I think it truly is. But it's just a knit cardigan, size large. And I think this is the last pair of jeans, hopefully. This is Empire, the Eileen mom jean, and I believe they're a size 11. So comparably to probably a size 10, 12 women's. Again, lots of jeans. Here is another piece. This is another slip skirt, similar to, it is Nasty Gal. So it's Nasty Gal from Nasty Gal, but the label is Allison. And it's a large black ruched slip skirt. Adorable for holiday season. And some John Galt pants, which this brand still just amazes me. How they claim one size fits most. It's absurd. But nonetheless, This is a well-known and sought-after brand. It seems to get a lot of attention. They're a trouser, high-rise pant, and they do have very light pilling, but overall good condition. Fun for fall as well. Now, this jacket, I do love selling this style, and it does get quite a bit of attention. So this is a like Y2K, so early 2000s, Kenneth Cole reaction, Penny Lane jacket. So boho, faux fur, real suede, and yeah, I do really like selling these style jackets. They get a lot of attention. It is an extra large, and it is heavy. So this probably cost me, I haven't weighed it, but definitely probably one of the more expensive items because of the weight. Now, I do have some more shoes, so hopefully if you're still following along, you're not too bored. Oh, and I forgot a sweater. I think there's a few more sweaters in there, but this is just a vintage cardigan, and it does have like the tag from wherever it was sold, an old tag, but it's like a winter white knit cardigan, and I believe it is acrylic, but I'm not seeing it at the moment. So just a nice, really nice winter white cardigan. Now, more shoes. I do love selling shoes, but as I mentioned, I'm running low on shoe storage, and I need to start coming up with a better system to store my shoes, and I'm hoping to do an update video on my storage soon because some things are changing and they're still in motion. But I do have an old video, and so when the new one comes out, if you want to know what I've had and what I've been up to, you should definitely go back and check out my old Poshmark inventory video. I think it'll give you a really good idea of what I'm working with, so when I do start to show you the changes I'm making, you'll kind of understand what's happening. I don't want to give too much away, but things are changing slightly around here, and shoe storage is something I need to work on. So this is a pair of vintage wooden clogs. I love selling Swedish like style clogs, and these are definitely more of a traditional clog, just the way the heel and stuff is. You have light wear, but overall really good condition. I love a good clog. They're size 37, European 37. They do fit me, so I would say they're definitely a good size 7, 7.5 probably even. And if you wore them with socks, which I know a lot of people do in the cooler months, it'd be super cute. So love these. And let's see what else is in here. So this is a pair of Aldo booties. They're suede like heeled ankle booties. Just super cute, lace up style. Another pair of Aldo booties. So pull on little kind of Western style booty. They're 37. And some Lucky Brand booties. It's been a while, I think, since I picked up Lucky Brand. They're kind of a blue suede booty. Little low block heel there. And what's this one? Franco Sarto booties. So all these are in pretty good condition. Inside zipper. I'm really been shocked actually by the shoe selection at the location I've been going to, because in the past they haven't really had a lot of shoes, and I just think the difference in how the rotations are, their shoes aren't getting thrown around the way they used to. So it's easier to find pairs is what I've been noticing, and I'm here for it. I love it. I love that it's easier to find pairs because things are not getting thrown around in the mad chaos of it all. So I definitely am liking some of the changes that are going on at the bins, and again, I just want them to stay open. I don't want to lose them as a source. This is just a leather belt. It's tag size medium large. I love picking up belts. I've picked up so many in the past couple months. I've listed so many, and I'm selling a lot. They sell really well on eBay, and I'm sure it's just because I can charge cheaper shipping on belts because they are lightweight. Here's a vintage waist belt with this gold buckle. It is adjustable here. You can see I've adjusted it to fit my mannequin, but it's probably more or best fit for large, X-large, high-waisted, or at your natural waist. Another belt. And more belts. Again, I am a belt seller. Love selling belts. I love selling belts because they're easy to list, they're easy to photograph, all of that stuff. And here's some mates of some of the shoes. Okay. I love this find. I was actually really surprised by it. So Kate Spade, not a brand I find or pick up often. I'm not a huge Kate Spade purse person, and I think that's why. But this is a gorgeous bag. It is in really good condition overall. I think there's a little mark on the bottom. It's kind of the straw. I listed this, but I don't remember the exact name of it. But a nice little shoulder bag that's daisy lined. I think this is a great bag even for fall, spring. I mean, you could use it in the winter. You know, it's just a very versatile bag, and you can fit a lot of stuff in it. So really good condition overall. I'm very happy with this find, and comps were pretty good. So I did list a little bit on the lower side of the comps just because I wanted to keep it in the $100 search range. Cavu, I think that's how you say it. It's a crossbody rope bag. You know, this brand is pretty popular and it's in really good condition. So happy with that find. And I really haven't picked up many bags recently, so I was happy to find a few. And this is a Victoria's Secret little velvet tote bag. Again, in really good condition. This really doesn't appear to have any wear. So just a nice little tote bag for whatever you're doing, library, books, all that good stuff. And, oh, there's a few more sweaters in here. I'm actually really excited about this one. So this is a just basic knit cardigan. And I've really like avoided V-necks, and I'm not quite sure why, because there's this trend where people like pull the V over the shoulder, and it's just so cute. So we're gonna go with that with this one, and it's in impeccably good condition. And it is acrylic, size medium. It's a little bit of a boxy oversized fit, so this will be fun to model. I've not been modeling as much lately. I've been using the mannequin a lot, and I guess I could make a whole video on that, but I've been trying to list so much that it is just so much faster not to model. Like, it is so much faster. And I model more of the vintage stuff if I can. If it's too big, it goes on the mannequin or it gets hung. But yeah, I've just, this summer, I guess for a few months now, I've just been experimenting with modeling less, and we'll see. It's just one of those things I think that you can float between, and it is what it is. Another vintage, like grandpa sweater, extra large, love it. Let's see, it's acrylic. There you go. And this one is actually just a cable knit, like fisherman style sweater by Gap, and it's got the faux fur hood. I really like this. So the knit is in really good condition, which is why I picked it up. And let's see. Oh, this was a fun find. So here's a vintage little slip, but it's not an ordinary slip. So that's fun. Probably more comfortable too. Anyway, these are hard for me to sell because I actually like having a few slips on hand for different dresses and skirts. Not just for modeling purposes, but for actual wear purposes. So it's always good to have a few different slips on hand, but I'll probably sell this one and let's get it listed at least. So that basically concludes this haul. Like I said, there's a couple other pieces that I've already sold. A Lucky Brand belt actually is sold, which was a fun full price sale. And yeah, so let me know if you're still here, if you're still around at this point. Let me know if the bins pricing in your area has gone up, or if your thrift stores in general have gone up. Like, what's going on? Are you seeing things close? Are you seeing things reopen? What's happening? I'm really curious because things are so different for so many of us. But as always, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.